So now we will move our focus and enlarge into what your ovaries actually look like. And we're going to kind of look at a picture that if we cut your ovaries, sliced it in half, what you would be seeing in that development of these cells. So there will be many of these primordial germ cells, of course, but we're just going to take one primordial germ cell and focus on it and then see how that one develops. But there will be many of those developing alongside each other. So let's go back a little bit and talk about a couple of things we learned in a previous lecture. How many chromosomes are present in that cell and how much DNA does it hold? So we had talked about capital N and small n designation. And capital N, we said, is the amount of DNA. Okay. And then the small n refers to the number of chromosomes present in the cell. So in this particular cell, in your cells at that point, have 46 chromosomes. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Okay. 46 chromosomes. So that is the number of chromosomes. And then the amount of DNA, big N, is 2N, because you get one big N from your mom, one big N from your dad, and that gives us 2N, 2 capital N designation. And then also 2 small n, again, 1 small n from mom, 1 small n for dad. All right? And these are single structured chromosomes. These are just chromosomes that are present in that cell. They haven't replicated themselves, so they're just single structured. So you remember this stuff a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So just to repeat, so in these, you have a full set of 46 chromosomes, which are single structured chromosomes, 23 paternal, 1 small n, 1 big N, and 23 maternal, 1 small n, 1 big N. And this is where you get the 2n and the 2n. So this is a regular cell, not a sex cell. And from here, it's on its way to go through the process of becoming a sex cell, which is oogenesis in females. Okay? With a full set of 46 chromosomes, this primordial germ cell has 2 small n designation for the number of chromosomes and 2 big N for the amount of DNA, and it is diploid or haploid, if you remember.
Diploid?
Diploid is correct. So remember, the DI usually means 2, and you have basically the 2 pieces that make up a full complete cell. So that's, you could remember it that way, that's diploid. All these chromosomes are single structured chromosomes still. When these primordial germ cells are multiplying by mitotic division, they are producing the next generation of cells, which are called oogonia. Oogonia. These oogonia, because they are produced as a result of mitotic division still of the primordial germ cells, the number of chromosomes and the amount of DNA is the same as the primordial germ cells that we just talked about. So right now they're just dividing and dividing and dividing and dividing to give you a bunch of cells that eventually are going to go on to become your sex cells. So we're still at the point where mitosis is taking place and just increasing the number of these cells. Okay, and again, the number of chromosomes, the N designation, and the diploid or haploid all still is the same, 2N, 2N diploid.